Going to grade school in the 80s, I distinctly remember computer class. What was initially an introduction to basic programming and computer theory became a chance for the teacher to take a break by throwing some educational software at us. So we all got quite well acquainted with a little game called Oregon Trail. While the game dates all the way back to 1971, it was the version found on the Apple II that most of us remember the best. We spent class time fording rivers, hunting buffalo to near extinction, and writing humorous tombstones on the way to pretend Oregon. Over the years, Oregon Trail was subject to further sequels and spin-offs and remakes, but the graphics and gameplay of that Apple II staple remains ingrained in the consciousness of many. As of late, there have been a whole host of Oregon Trail-themed products, all paying tribute to death by dysentery, everyone's favorite way of dying. Besides the card game by Pressman, the most interesting seems to be this handheld version. As of now, it's a Target exclusive, but at $24.99, it would seem that it's too inexpensive to be anything more than a novelty instead of an accurate recreation of the alternative to classwork we all knew and loved. Well, if that's true, there's only one way to find out. Join me as we open this together and see exactly what we have here. Let me show you the box off a little bit. Here goes the plane. It actually has a demo mode that you can play at the point of purchase. And that actually looks really good. Let me see if I can focus a little bit here. Yeah, let me see if I can get that. That's tough, but we got the screen. You might not be able to see the gameplay too well here, but we'll give it a shot. Alright. Let's get that a little more focus here. It looks like it's kind of simply packed in. There's nothing major. There is instructions here on how to play. Oh, you could save your progress if you need to take a break. Nice. Okay. That's pretty impressive right there. And then how to install the batteries. So, yeah. Well, the batteries are already installed. I don't know how strong those batteries are because those were... Oh, we got some tape here we got to get off. There we go. Well, so much for keeping that intact. This is going to have to be put back together later, because I like to keep it for display purposes. But this box is not designed... Oh, okay, it screws right off. Look at that. There's a little tab on the back here. This is demo mode. It will no longer be in demo mode. At least not. It's not a reset button, it's the power button. That little disc here is the power button. You press that and it starts your game. Let's travel the trail. I'm going to be a banker. I'm going to name myself this time. Oh, let's just give these guys stupid names. Shank. We're going to call you Cobble. Uvula. Uvula. And how about Rebappy? Rebappy is a lovely person. You should get to know them. Let's leave in April. Yes, we'll buy some supplies. Yeah, I know what you got. Okay, oxen. I want all your oxen. Well then, you're ready to start, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we are going to continue on the trail. From Independence, it is 102 miles to the Kansas River crossing. We could size up the situation. You know what? Let's go hunting for some food. Alright, let's try to hunt. Hey now. Got a rabbit. This is not the most comfortable D-pad I've ever used before, considering there's separate buttons just for the corners. Okay, we got 10 pounds of meat. Pointless. Let's continue. We're gonna have to cross that river. Oh, the Kansas River crossing. So the rumor is that Jimmy cracked corn and I do not care. Let's look at the map. Ooh. It's like GPS in the past, in the future. Let's take a ferry across. Are we in a hurry? $5 and that you will have to wait 5 days. $5 in 5 days. Ugh. attempt to ford it. Come on, oxen. Ford it, ford it, ford it. Oh, no! Alright, health is still poor. Let's continue on the trail. He needs to stop complaining. Ooh, we're at the Big Blue River crossing. I don't know what Jimmy's doing about his corn cracking. You can do it. There we go. We had no problems. Cobble has exhaustion. So why don't we... Oh, Uvula have typhoid. Oh, Uvula. Why are you always with your typhoid? Should have named you Mary. Oh, Uvula, you died. My poor Uvula. Am I out of bullets? Oh, I forgot to buy ammunition. Ugh. What is wrong with me? Okay, well, you get the idea. Spoiler alert, the entire party died on their way to Oregon. But don't let that dampen your spirits over this fine little device. I know we're talking about a game that's decades old and can easily be played on laptops and mobile devices, but considering the price point, you certainly expect there to be corners cut. Except I can't find any. This is an extremely accurate translation. The design is top-notch, reminiscent of popular 80s home computers, especially with the clever floppy disk serving as the power button. The only fault I could find is with the D-pad and its oddly separated corners. Luckily, it's barely consequential to the overall experience. For $25, this is well worth taking home, whether for nostalgia purposes, an educational toy for younger generations, or a little bit of both. This is Dave for TeeVee Games. As always, see you next time. Okay, we get it. I don't have any bullets. Can you just let this pass? My God, you don't have to, like, just shove it in my face and I'm a bulletless freak.